I found some beautiful data that I feel very thrilled to share with you, and this data will reveal whether Bitcoin bull market has already topped, whether we are going to see another Bitcoin rally, but most specifically, what are the altcoins going to do in the coming months? Are people and investors, traders, are willing to take risks, or are they going to wait on the sidelines? These questions will be answered in today's video with beautiful charts. So guys, let's jump straight into it. Guys, to give you a quick preview, we're going to have a look at this chart, this chart, this chart, this chart. Going to have a look at some heat maps, and I'm going to share with you some very interesting sites. But let's start with the very first thing, and this is something that I've been sharing already for the past couple of weeks, and that is the 60-day cycle low, which should occur around the end of February. And I've been repeating myself often in these videos that I'm saying we should wait until that 60-day cycle low has been formed on Bitcoin before we can turn actually really bullish again, and maybe before we can look for some nice potential short-term trades as well. For the spot, as you guys know, I'm still positioned, and this is just another video published 5 days ago where I'm also saying that with this green arrow right here, this is the time analysis. A lot of people, they only look at the price, but time is equally important because it's one side of the equation, one side of the chart, one side of the axis. So once we pass a specific time, which right now is the end of February, then we can say with a more confidence that we have seen a cycle low, and we need to go through that process because the market is actually going in waves from left to right, and it's always right before the turn. So when we go left, right before the turn, it's always the most extreme. Same as in the night, it will be the most dark before it turns light. That's why we're in the 60-day cycle low. We are going to see the most extreme, and then we are going to see the change, right? The change, because the change is coming from the extreme. That's the same with seasons. When it's extremely cold winter, the summer will start. The process of the summer will start after the coldest day in the winter. So where are we in the 60-day cycle? Right now we are on day 57. So we have 3 more days left, maybe 2 days when you see this video. So roughly the 28th of February, that's the time frame where we could see the 60-day cycle low. It can happen a couple of days earlier, but just to be safe, we want to pass that period in order to become more bullish. And guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin or any other altcoin using leverage or maybe on the spot market, then check out Bitunix. I have a link to Bitunix down below in the description. If you sign up with my specific affiliate link, you will get a 1-month VIP free account, which means a discount on your fees, and you can get a extra deposit bonus. Now let's go to the Will Portal Pro charts, and this is actually the charting tool that I developed myself, and is actually not looking all too bad. And right now we are looking at the 4-hour time frame, and I'm going to summarize real quick what we are seeing on this chart. So what we basically see with the red dots above the price is that the amount of selling pressure is decreasing, almost disappearing. The red on the bottom of the candle basically means that the sentiment on social media is extremely negative. We can also see right here that the momentum is in the red, right? Creating, slowly going to that point of curvature right here. We are not seeing that curvature yet. That's again, we want to see that, especially with the 60-day cycle time frame. We already see that happening in the momentum waves. So the momentum waves already start to flip and try to come up a little bit. Maybe this eventually will result in a divergence. So again, time is our asset right here. We gotta wait a little bit, let it unfold. But personally, guys, I'm going to remain very optimistic, like very, very optimistic. And I will show you more why. But first of all, the sentiment is just extremely negative. While Bitcoin, and if we go to the daily time frame on this chart, I think the daily looks actually more bullish. Let's go to the daily, zoom a little bit out right here. Then we can see the daily time frame. What we can see right here that Bitcoin has just been moving sideways in this range, right? It has been moving sideways, and while it has been moving sideways, we actually see the selling pressure completely decrease. The sentiment, guys, here everyone was still like, whoa, Bitcoin is bullish, we are going to, very euphoric. The sentiment right now is completely smashed. The amount of comments that I'm getting under these videos, guys, that people saying that the cycle is over, the bear market has started. Well, there is a small chance that that's actually the case, right? But then I wouldn't get all these comments down below on these videos, and I see it over on Twitter as well. This picture for me with such a reset on the sentiment, reset on the momentum, it's very bullish if you ask me, and it's all part of the ebb and flow movement of the markets, because like I said, we are in that period of the 60-day cycle low, and maybe we have already seen a 60-day cycle low, and I can put this arrow right here, but just to be sure, I'm going to leave this arrow right here, because maybe we are still going to see like a surprise where we just come down, or maybe not. Maybe this was the cycle low and we slowly go up. The confirmation that I'm using for this is the 10-day moving average. So we can just use the 10-day moving average. Once we slowly get back to this level, break above this level, it shows me with a higher confidence that we are in a new 60-day cycle. Then we go to another one, guys. This is a very important signal that I want to share. Most people will not be able to see this, because most people, they are very bearish on altcoins. Don't get me wrong, I can completely understand you, because the sentiment is completely smashed. But that's what needs to happen. That's how it works. That's really how it works. So what do we have on Bitcoin dominance, right? I start with you on the weekly time frame, my friends. So we have a higher high on the weekly time frame. We have a lower high in the momentum already. Bearish divergence, weekly time frame, Bitcoin dominance after going 2 years only up without coming down, right? Now I bring you to the daily time frame, and you know what I find interesting, guys? You know what is very interesting, and I'm going to explain to you also why, and I'm going to use many words to do so, because you guys need to understand this. The Bitcoin is correcting. It is dumping down into the 60-day cycle low. Look at the red candles we are seeing on Bitcoin, okay? This creates panic in the markets, right? Panic generally results in Bitcoin dominance going up, because people choose a safe haven. They don't want to be in altcoins. They go to Bitcoin dominance. What do we see right now? We are seeing the Bitcoin dominance doesn't break out to the upside. Guys, when I see this, and maybe I can be too early cheering for this, because maybe it's a delayed effect, but what I'm seeing right now is that people prefer altcoins even when Bitcoin dumps. That means that people prefer risk. They are taking on risk while Bitcoin is dumping. This is extremely bullish if you ask me. And I'm thinking that we are right in front of one of the biggest altcoin seasons that we are going. At least a very big altcoin season. One of the biggest, I don't know, because 2017 was very big. But yeah, guys, I'm very optimistic about this, and I'm going to show you more data that will be even more optimistic. So then we go to this chart. This is the only chart that got me a little bit weird feeling in the stomach, because this is a falling wedge formation, and it looks like we kind of like breaking out to the upside, right? So I add another line right here. So I try to play a little bit with my bullishness on this chart. But what we are seeing is, if this thing really breaks out to the upside, guys, and this one has an inverse correlation with the crypto market, because this is the stablecoin dominance, then yeah, I think it's over. I think the cycle's over. We are going to see this one going up, and most things will correct, and we don't get an altcoin season. But right now, guys, we are at the resistance. This has been former support right here, and we can see it has been an important level right here. There has been resistance right here. If we bring out the momentum indicator, then when we are zooming in, we can see very clearly that most likely into that resistance, we are going to form right here a bearish divergence or somewhat of a double top formation with the momentum indicator really at overbought levels. So I'm seeing the potential right here for this thing to roll over, and that would be bullish for crypto. So, and if you think that we've been through all the charts already in this video, then you are wrong, because I still have some things I want to show you, and I'm not trying to convince you, but I'm trying to help you as well, because these periods are definitely difficult, because you are slowly capitulating. You are slowly getting, your emotional state slowly gets more weaker and weaker day by day by seeing this negative information and seeing these red candles. So you have to have some data that can help you to cheer up a little bit, because it's not looking all too bad. It's really not looking, nothing has changed. All the bullish feeling that you had right here, the bullish feeling that you had right here has not changed here. This is just a 60-day cycle low. It's like just normal ebb and flow of the market. So try to remember how you felt when this happened actually. So we go to the next piece of evidence, guys. Liquidation heat maps, okay? Let's have a look. Where's the liquidity right now on Bitcoin? The liquidity on Bitcoin is roughly at 100,000 US dollars. It's definitely above us. So even though, and this is what I said yesterday to someone in the comment section, even though Bitcoin bull market topped and we are going to go into a multi-year long bear market, it's all possible, guys. Anything's possible. It's just terms of probabilities. We most likely still get a short-term rally, okay? Litecoin also, all the liquidity is above us. Look at the liquidations as 140 US dollars. I'm still bullish about Litecoin. I'm still bullish about Litecoin for March. There are two things coming to happen in March, which can be a narrative that we always want to front run. Rate cuts might be coming in March, and some news about the Litecoin ETF are coming potentially in March. Then we are going to the altcoin season data. So this data, what you are seeing, is when the months where generally alt season happens, right? So February is often a very good month for altcoins, which we have seen this month, right? Really not, but yeah, March is good. It's pretty good, not like crazy good, but pretty good. April, really good. May, good. And the summer is pretty boring. But if February is a red month, how does it look then? If February is red, then it looks like this. March getting better, April getting better, May getting better, June maybe even really crazy altcoin season if when February was red, because February was red. So taking into consideration that we had a red February, we could see the coming months be extremely bullish. So I'm still going to lean to this, guys. I don't see any changes in market structure. Like I see that we are at resistance. We are almost breaking out, but this is always at the climax point. It's most dark before dawn. So this is something we have to embrace as well. We have this, it looks like this thing breaks down, goes up. It looks like it breaks up, bam, goes down. So it will feel weird, it will feel scared, it will feel uncertain in these times. But just looking at this data, Bitcoin dominance, not breaking out to the upside, speculation is still going on, Bitcoin is dumping, traders preferring alts. This is very bullish for me. So guys, that is my most important message of today's video. I'm remaining in position, I'm bullish, and people on the Discord are with me on that regards. And if you need some support, join the Discord down below with the link. You can talk with many members, talk about the wealth transfer, talk about spirituality, talk about trading. All these subjects are being touched in the Discord, and we have a variety of people, like hundreds of people are in there basically, and so there's a lot of knowledge that you can gain there. So yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. Like I said earlier, if you want to trade, I'm recommending Bitunix. Bitunix is an exchange that you can access basically without VPN and without KYC, but still have all the services available like leverage trading, spot trading, and so on. And if you join with the affiliate link down below, you are supporting the channel, which I'm very grateful for. But also you will get a 1 month VIP free account, which means that you will get a 50% discount on all of your fees, and you will get a specific deposit bonus as well, depending on your deposit. Guys, join Bitunix if you want. I want to wish every single one of you a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.